Hey, how you doing? It's Clayton Teeney from the First Home Buyer Club. 100 lessons in 100 days, day 24, lesson 24. Today, what I want to speak about was my guest appearance on stage in LA last year in front of 2,000 people. Also included on the guest panel was one of my business coaches, JT Fox, and someone I've loved and listened to as a kid so much, Vanilla Ice. Now, it was really cool listening to Vanilla Ice talk about his property experiences and what he done when he was young, and especially hearing that he purchased his first home at the age of 16 to start his portfolio was amazing. Listen to the story.
First-time home buyers, Mr. Clayton Tierney.
So, of course, Iceman, this question is right up your alley. Why do you like real estate so much? And if you had to start all over again, no famous rap career or not even, what you accomplished now, do you go back to real estate investing?
Absolutely. I follow passion. And if you enjoy doing something, you might as well just get better at it and do it and make money doing it. Because that's the ultimate dream, is to do what you love doing and get paid for it. Because that way you really don't work a day in your life.
That's right.
You enjoy life.
But what people don't understand is that you actually made a lot of money in property as your rap career was taken off, because you took all the money from the ice money and put it in ice real estate.
Yeah. Well, I went and bought a lot of homes. I wrote Ice Baby when I was 16, so I didn't know what to do. I thought, hey, I'm going to be working. I was filming a movie at the time, Cool as Ice, and then the Ninja Turtles. So everywhere I would work, I would just buy a house, and then I would leave, and I would never see it for 3 years. I'd go on tour, right? And I didn't know anything about real estate. 3 years goes by. I come back, and I go, wow, I thought I was just young and dumb, and I had blown a lot of money. And I said, let's sell them. That was a waste of money. And I literally made millions. And I go, what? What just happened? I didn't even use them. There was cobwebs in the houses. I didn't rent them out. I didn't do anything. I just bought them and sold them 3 years later. And I said, let's go buy a bunch more. And I started getting into it. And then I went to design school about 18 years ago, got a degree in design, and I learned, and I kept building in smaller to bigger homes, and just love it.
So, Eric, you own a lot of real estate, like me, all over the world, Thailand and other places, Canada, all across the country, Florida as well. Why did you like real estate? And would you, if you had to start over, would you start real estate investing, or did you go with tech?
I mean, I like to stick with what I know. For me, real estate is just diversifying a little bit. But I wouldn't go back and do anything different, really. I like to focus mostly on the things that I know.
You have houses all over, so it's like asset protection.
Yeah, mostly. But I agree with Rob. I mean, you got to do stuff. You got to focus on what you love, And so for me, real estate is. I like to have places around, so you can stay in different areas and get different.
I mean, I think a hotel. I mean, I don't necessarily have to buy a property. I like to go here. Let me buy a house there. But that's what happens when you have too much money. Thank you for letting us know that. Also, you're now speechless 4 hours. Clayton, you freak out.
Yes, so, what I really love about property is if you buy it right, it's a real low risk and a long term. Iceman, you said it correctly. Like, it just continues to go up. So, if you don't buy, crazy deals that are well overpriced, you're always in a good position.
And Australia's a great market too, and you're really good at it, especially first time home buyers and anyone. Good job, buddy.
Perfect.
It's funny, like when I listen to the guys on the panel there talk about their experiences with property and what they did, I definitely wouldn't recommend to just buy property and just let it sit there. Billionaire problems, the whole panel there. But what I did learn out of it, and things that I did speak with the guys off stage as well afterwards, was that, for someone just starting out, what would they do if they didn't have millions? And, one thing that we all agreed on is invest early. I bought my first property at 19 years of age. After a 6-month deployment to East Timor, I had a big chunk of cash, so I invested in a property. Now, I could have gone down the same route as some of my army buddies back in the day and bought the brand new HSV Commodores and surround sounds and gone on the cool holidays, but I held off. And as a result, I was very fortunate as the years continued on, because like what Vanilla Ice spoke about, property prices do go up. Now, not every home is going to double every 7 to 10 years, like some people talk about, but over time it will go up. And if you're smart enough, and here at the First Homebuyer Club, we talk about making money through property in 3 ways. Obviously, you can buy below market value, and that's where we come in and negotiate discounts on your behalf so that you're getting that value up front. The second one is the capital growth areas. Now, this is the only one you can't guarantee, right? You can't ever buy an area and go, I guarantee that that area is going to make me exactly 10% each year on year. But you can buy in areas that you know that a lot more people are going to want to live, and it's going to go up in value. The third way to make money through property, which isn't actually looked upon all the time, is reducing the mortgage faster and paying off extra repayments to turn that 30-year mortgage into 15 or 20 or even as little as 7, like a couple of our clients like Andrew Manillo, and you've probably heard those stories. So look at the multiple ways you can purchase. And now it's a great time to purchase if you are a first home buyer, because you got the home builder boost of 25, you got the first home buyer grant of another 15. You can avoid stamp duty. And whilst the talk is that the loan deposit scheme is now exhausted, there will be some that fall off where you could potentially not pay mortgage insurance as well. It's a great way to get your foot in the door, secure really low interest rates, and really start contributing that $400 or $500 per week that you currently give to your landlord, put it into your own mortgage. Probably, and the last thing I would talk about is buy within your budget. So you know, the old saying, keeping up with the Joneses, careful where you buy, and more importantly, understand your budget to where you're going to live. I would hate for someone to buy in an area just because everyone loves it, to then find that you're struggling to pay the mortgage long term, or that it doesn't allow you to go on holidays and live life because most of your money is contributed into your mortgage. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me about your first property experience. Comment below. I'd love to hear about it, especially if you bought young. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.